Welcome once again to FC Cymru, and I'm joined by Abby Davies, and we are pitch side. We're almost within touching distance of actual Wales players and internationals. It's exciting stuff, is it not? Spain, Wales, friendly, Principality Stadium, epic stuff.
Absolutely. I will say though, I have been told to stop reaching out, so I'm going to stop doing that now. But yes, you brought it to our attention. We are very close to the action, getting close to kick-off. What have we been doing here today? Can you tell us?
I actually can, and that's a brilliant segue into our first package. Yes, so we've been here to, basically, we are the pre-match entertainment. We have been doing a very special edition of FC Cymru Live, so if you're here at the stadium, you've seen us, but if you weren't here, and where were you, here's how it went down.
So I'm down here in West Wales, more specifically Coleg Sir in Llanelli, where today I'm going to be talking and meeting some inspirational Syrian refugees, taking them down to the capital, so of course watch a little bit of Welsh football and maybe even turn them into the brand new members of the Red Wall. Okay, so I'm here with Steve. Now Steve, tell me a little bit more about the role that you do here in Coleg Sir.
Okay, so in the college I'm our Director of Learner Wellbeing and Support, so we basically have a team of people that look after our students in whatever needs they have really, and latterly that's included bringing in some of the young people from the Syrian refugee families, so they've added lots to the kind of colour of the college, and they obviously need a bit of support coming in, getting used to kind of making friends, language support, all those sorts of things. So, and tonight is a big opportunity for them to take part in some activities and do something exciting.
So, how long have you been in Wales for?
Maybe 7 months. I like very nice. Yeah. I like people nice. I have lot of friends. It's good. It's a funny friend.
Yeah.
We happy together all the time.
Yeah. And tonight, you're looking forward to the football? You're a big football fan?
Yeah. Whose name is that?
Ethan Ampadu. That's David Brooks, Harry Wilson.
Oh, you're funny.
And Ben Woodman.
Funny. Well done. I bet.
Nice one.
Very good.
It must be quite difficult for these people to come to a brand new community and settle so quickly.
It's a big challenge. They've come into a completely different language, different culture. They've come, out of a civil war, and we can't underestimate that. And it's really important that they can do normal, everyday things like their peers. So, and football is a huge part of that for them. It's a real big passion of theirs and something that they bring and gives them that instant connection to their classmates and their friends. They love Barcelona and Madrid. They understand Spanish football because that's what they've watched at home. So for them to have an opportunity to see some of those players tonight, that's going to be a massive one. So they live in quite disparate communities locally, so it's a big social event, but for them it's all about the football.
Well, not quite what we were hoping for, let's be honest.
No, not really, not really. It started off so well.
What, do you mean the anthem?
No, us.
Oh, yeah, with the FC Cymru Live. I mean, that was you know, I hope you enjoyed that. We were great.
Oh, we nailed it.
You nailed it.
We performed. We were on top of our game. Then some football happened, didn't it?
Then some football happened, yeah. I don't know, just skate over it, you know, but there we are. So we shall move on, and we should move on to... what are we moving on to?
Well, I'm going to Dublin. Oh, and actually, I think I might go for a beer over there. You're going to Port Talbot.
Can I go for a beer first?
Nope. Port Talbot.
What, now?
No.
Bye-bye. To be honest, it's actually fine, because it's a glorious Sunday afternoon in Port Talbot. It's Goytre United Ladies versus Cymru Celtics. That's taking place right behind me. Now, Goytre United have got a very special relationship with a famous Hollywood actor, and together with him and a charity here in Port Talbot, they're working to combat abuse against women. We're deep into the second half.
They're definitely not giving up. The girls are 100% battling, and I think a goal's coming.
Oh, we're going away for a corner. We're cleared?
Yeah, go. Other one.
Go. Run,
Charlie, run!
How did you get involved with the Goytre United Ladies then?
It was a local 11-a-side team. It was just something, I lived not far away from here, and I seen an advertisement on Facebook. They were looking for players for the new season, so I thought, I like football, I like having a laugh, and why not?
You have a famous acting friend.
I know a guy. Yeah. I've played football with him. I let him borrow my shirt. I made him sign it for me at the end, but I've still got that actually.
And this is Michael Sheen.
It is indeed Mr. Michael Sheen. He actually came up to Cardiff when we were having a match day, and he wasn't dressed appropriately. So I said, "Oh, you can borrow my shirt, and I'll grab another one."
How did you end up being introduced to and working with a charity in Port Talbot? What's the story there?
Our coach Paul Cardy has said to us, obviously, we need to put something into the team. Can you find us a sponsor? And me being me, I'll talk to anyone. And I just sent him an email. It sort of took off from there, really, and it was crazy. I had Kate from Talbot Avon's Women's Aid, introducing herself, and we're going to work together, do some promotional work, and get the name out there.
Oh no!
Never.
Oh, 2-0.
It was absolutely amazing. I was in the office and received an email from Michael Sheen's PA. Mr. Sheen was going to be sponsoring Goytre Ladies for this year. He's a huge fan of football and also tackling of domestic abuse and a huge supporter of Port Talbot in general.
How do you do this day to day?
It might be absolutely devastating what they're explaining has happened to them, but the fact that they're in the building having support and helping to move forward and grow and develop and be safe, then you have to take real heart from that. 1 in 4 women will experience domestic abuse at some point in their lifetime, and that's kind of a low estimate, and 2 women are murdered every week by their partner or ex-partner in the UK. We have to do more, and actually a lot of women will tell you that they were never physically assaulted. In fact, the majority of the abuse they suffered was emotional and psychological. We're seeing a trend in younger people where they think it's acceptable, oh yeah, I go through my girlfriend's phone, I go through my boyfriend's phone, I check their messages. That's not okay. It should be about trust within a relationship.
So 2-0 the final score then. Goytre United ladies versus Cymru Celtics. Congratulations to Cymru, and best of luck to Goytre United for the rest of the season, and a really worthy cause that they are supporting as well. Now, over in Ireland, the Nations League has been continuing as Wales took on Ireland at Dublin at the Aviva Stadium. Now, I wasn't there, of course, but that doesn't matter, as I've managed to live the entire thing vicariously through the medium of social media. And that's it then for this edition of FC Cymru as they gather in the nets behind me here at Goytre United. As ever, if you want to reach out and touch us, details of how to do that are across the bottom of the screen. Until next time, we'll see you later.